In today's video, I'm sharing my top 6 crypto research tools to find the next big opportunity. Every crypto content creator tells you to do your own research because if you want to be a better crypto investor, you need to know where to find the best information to evaluate crypto projects. If you actively study the metrics of new projects and look for early news and big events, you'll drastically increase your chances of finding the next big opportunity. Welcome back to the Virtual Bacon channel where I teach you how to build wealth in crypto. One thing all great crypto investors have in common is they know how to research projects so they can find information before the hype. Knowing how to do research drastically increases your chances of buying in before a price spike or selling before a token dump. And no, crypto research isn't the same as technical analysis on a price chart. In fact, you don't have to be a TA expert at all to do great crypto research. Rather, I like to analyze the more fundamental aspects of a project, which is a much better long-term indicator of future prices and building true wealth. So if you learn to use the 6 tools that I'll walk you through in this video, you'll have a much better understanding of fundamental analysis and how to spot the latest trends in crypto and ultimately find the best investment opportunities. Are you ready? Hit the subscribe button and let's go. To start, the first and probably most commonly used tool is CoinGecko. This is a very popular type of cryptocurrency tracker tool for all the altcoins out there. You don't necessarily have to use CoinGecko. There are similar ones like CoinMarketCap, Live Coin Watch, Nomics. These all do the same thing. Essentially, what this is a list of all the available cryptocurrencies out there. Mainly a couple reasons why you need to use a tool like CoinGecko. First of all, this is a full list of all the coins. So if you heard of any new coin by their name, you can always search it up here. So I use this search functionality every day. And let's say you are looking up Aptos when it first launched. When you go on a specific coin's page, so aside from having the price, which you can see on every exchange, it also has metrics like market cap, which is how big the total valuation is right now for the project. Fully diluted valuation, which is when all the token supply comes out, how much is the total valuation. So this is including the current token that are circulating, plus how much the insiders and the early investors control. Also really important is the 24-hour trading volume. When the trading volume is very high from all the exchanges, you know that people are actively speculating on this coin, and you can use that metric to kind of know there's some recent news happening or people are either overly bullish or overly bearish right now for this coin, and that can act as a signal for you to look into it more. On the right-hand side here, you also have a lot of the information for the project. For example, the website. You can have all the wallets that have this support this coin. You can check out the Explorer, which shows you all the transactions of this coin. The communities, the Twitter, Discord, Medium blogs, very useful to check out, all the information. And if you have questions, you can ask them there. And you can even find the source code on GitHub if you want to see the developer community and activity. And then down here, you have a historical price chart. You can find these things on TradingView. However, keep in mind that sites like CoinGecko tracks thousands of coins. I think CoinGecko has more than 10,000 coins. Versus if you go on just TradingView, you cannot find all of the coins on there. And TradingView, because it tracks by exchange, not by coin, so you don't see the whole history of a specific coin. Versus on CoinGecko, because they keep track of all the exchanges out there and aggregates them, you see the entire press history for the coin. And this comes from an average level of all the exchanges. And speaking of exchanges, another very, very important tab here on CoinGecko is the markets tab. So whenever you find a new coin that you want to buy, you will go on CoinGecko, search up the coins page, and then go to the markets tab. And here you can see all the available exchanges that have this coin, for example, APT for trading. These are the exchanges you can go to buy the coin. Why do I always use this instead of just searching it up? That's because there's so many fake coins out there, fake socials, scams out there, that if you just look up where to buy Aptos on Google, you will get a bunch of fakes and you don't know which ones are real. And also on top of that, you can see all the exchanges ranked by, for example, their trading volume. So you can see if I want to buy Aptos, the best place would be Upbit, Binance, OKX, etc., going down the list. So that's all the alpha I have on CoinGecko. This is the absolute must-have tool to learn and master for every crypto investor. The second tool you should get familiar with is TradingView. TradingView is a tool that you absolutely need to master when investing in crypto. This is the kind of charting tool that you see here on the screen. This is because TradingView is the #1 charting solution for all the exchanges, all the platforms, portfolio trackers, every single coin out there. Whenever you are looking at the price level for a coin, whether that's on Binance, TradingView, OKX, Coinbase, your portfolio tracker, they all use the same interface. That's why you need to be familiar with looking at TradingView and knowing what this chart represents. Knowing that, okay, the current price of Bitcoin is 21,390. I am looking at a weekly chart, so every one of these candles is a week. That's all very crucial information. When you're looking at even long-term chart here, like each candle representing a week, this is clearly not for day trading purposes. But if you do not know how to read this kind of a chart, when you go on any exchange, you'll be confused. So that's why knowing how to use TradingView and understanding at least what the candles mean, how you can adjust the time frames by going through, looking at daily charts and each candle representing a day versus a week if you want to look at long term, or if you're trying to look at short term, how the coin is doing on a day-to-day basis, you can look at 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart, and you can see if it's fluctuating a lot. These are all key knowledge, key skills that you need to have whether you're trading or investing. Knowing the basic indicators and absolutely knowing how to read candlesticks, how to read the time scale, the price scale, and switching between log chart, auto chart, all of these things really, really useful. Because TradingView is the default software that powers all exchanges out there, you need to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. The next tool I wanted to show you guys is called DEX Tools. This tool is the most useful if you plan to trade on DeFi platforms such as Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, etc. This tool is a little bit of an add-on on top of CoinGecko, because CoinGecko, while it tracks all of the existing coins out there on centralized exchanges plus some major decentralized exchanges, it doesn't have necessarily all of the data if you're dealing with very DeFi heavy platforms and projects. DEX Tools complements that because it only focuses on projects that trade on decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap. So let's say you want to trade some Shiba Inu's BONG token. First off, you can see very clearly the price chart here. And this price chart doesn't come from like a Binance exchange or some big exchange. Rather, it's an accurate price tracker of BONG's performance on Uniswap. So this right away is very useful, because if you have a coin that only trades on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, etc., those native platforms don't have a charting software, so you can't really see the price history on Uniswap, but you can see it on DEX Tools. It gives you the option to swap some Ethereum or any other coin for BONG, but you can also click the button to go on the decentralized exchange link and do it there if you don't trust this website. Under this section, it has a DEX Tools score. So this not only tracks how deep the liquidity is, but it also has more properties such as, is this pool potentially a honeypot? For example, when you buy this token, it's a fake token and you can't withdraw, or it will steal your money just because it's programmed that way. So it checks for those automatically. This is a token with and a pool with a really high trust score, but if it does have a lower trust score, it would say like 50 or something, then it would have a whole list of the red flags. For example, 90% of the liquidity is owned by one player and that person has not locked that liquidity, meaning it's potentially a rug pull. After you buy in, you can no longer sell. Those common scamming behavior, scam project patterns will be recognized. So when you have a new project or new token that's heavily DeFi focused that trades on decentralized exchanges, it's best to go on DEX Tools, type in either the ticker name or the token contract address, and figure out if their liquidity pools are healthy, if their decentralized exchange activity is healthy, and that can act as somewhat of a good way to judge if the token is legit. If you want to be a power user in DeFi, in decentralized exchanges, something like DEX Tools is a must-have because it's much earlier than CoinGecko, so it has much more newer opportunities and potentially high risk, high return opportunities. That's why DEX Tools is also a must-have tool if you want to get serious in crypto investing. I'll talk a lot more about decentralized exchanges on my channel, so subscribe if you haven't yet. The fourth tool to master is DeFi Llama. This is the best tool for anyone who wants to get involved with DeFi and passive income. Another big part of crypto investing is with DeFi, with getting extra rewards for your token instead of just trading them and betting that the price will go up in the future. So when you do DeFi activities, what you're more chasing is where can you get extra staking APY or farming APY on top of your existing assets. Number one tool that I like to go to all the time now is DeFi Llama. So on the left here, you have yields, and this is where you can go and find how you can have extra APY rewards on top of Ethereum, stablecoins, Bitcoin, whatever. So how you can use this is click on yields and click on pools. And let's say you are holding Ethereum and you want to see how much extra rewards can I get per year on top of staking Ethereum. Then you can filter by Ethereum as the token, and then you can go to attributes and click on no IL, which means no impermanent loss. So with this attribute selected, basically it shows you all the opportunities out there that only takes Ethereum as the main principal asset. So basically it means your principal asset Ethereum is protected. If you deposit 100 Ethereum, after a year, you still get out 100 Ethereum's worth. That doesn't change. Whatever goes on top is just extra rewards. After that, you can rank by either TVL, which is which protocols are most widely adopted, or you can rank by APY, which is how high the rewards can be. And you can see here, you can get up to 93% APY for just depositing ETH. Now, keep in mind that this is a very underutilized pool because you can tell there's only $30,000 deposited in here. That's why this APY is so high. Something else you could do is filter by the TVL. So let's say you want to filter by all the pools that have at least $1 million deposited in the pool. So you can see these are all decently utilized pools with decent amount of money in there. And you can see right now, that's still really high returns. So on KyberSwap, a pretty big decentralized exchange, there is 25% extra yield that you can get on top of Ethereum. That's crazy, right? That's super high rewards. So if I have some Ethereum right now, I will go and do this pool. This not only works for Ethereum, but works for all the available tokens out there. You can choose Tether, USDT, USDC, BNB, Bitcoin, Matic, Solana, whatever. And then you can find all the best yields out here. It is somewhat advanced because it includes so many different types of platforms out there. Some of them can be not so secure, but if you combine this with your own fundamental knowledge of which projects are legit, if you take those combinations and do your own due diligence, you can find some exceptionally good opportunities here for passive income on top of your existing crypto holdings. By far, the number one best place to find new farming alpha is with DeFi Llama. DeFi is one of the best ways to make passive income in crypto. And if you want to learn more, check out my previous video all about passive income. Link is in the description. The fifth tool is CoinMarketCal, and it's perfect for finding crypto alpha and upcoming events. When you're investing in crypto, you need to track the most important updates and events happening to all the coins. If you can find out the information before everyone else, you can get in early and potentially generate some profits. The best tool to use for this is CoinMarketCal. This is one of the longest running websites in all of crypto that tracks all the upcoming events. How I like to use this site is using this filter section. I usually go for at least the top 300 coins, sometimes even the top 100, because I want to filter for the most legit coins. And then I would choose the major categories point here. So this only tracks exchange listings, big updates, releases, major partnership, forks, swap, airdrop, staking launch, etc., tokenomics, big roadmap, and then do a search again. And you can see, okay, Flow has a consensus upgrade. Great. Secret, free to mint launch. That sounds interesting for some sort of NFT integration. Secret Network has another live alpha. Okay, they're working. Filecoin has Filecoin EVM. This is big. Soon, I think you'll be able to use MetaMask and other Ethereum wallets with Filecoin. That's huge, and that's in February. I didn't know about this even before I made this video. Flux has a block reward halving. That could be good for the tokenomics. What else? Cosmos has a Lambda upgrade. That sounds like a big tech upgrade. EOS has Trust EVM. Again, this is a Ethereum EVM wallet integration. You can find some really big alpha up here that are 2-3 months down in the future that nobody have talked about yet on YouTube, Twitter, whatever. You can just find them with the filter search here. So this is the number one way I like to find upcoming catalyst events in crypto. Just by doing this, you can generate a lot of insider information, early information for yourself. The last tool I want to show you is token unlocks. This is great for finding potential token dumping before it happens. When you're investing in crypto, you not only have the project's coins that are trading on the exchanges, but also most coins out there have allocations or certain amount of tokens in the hands of early investors, venture capital investors, angel investors, team, advisors, foundation, etc., that are locked and are slowly released later on. This is a very common mechanism, just like traditional Web2 companies investing, where they have shares that are not trading before their IPO, or when their employees have a certain cliff investing period based on how long they've stayed with the company. However, with tokens, because all the tokens start trading so early, it's very important for you to keep track of how much tokens are later unlocked from the early investors' tranches. The best tool for this is called Token Unlocks. Let's go to one of the popular coins, for example, DYDX, one of the most popular decentralized exchanges. You can see that there is a current market cap of $200 million for DYDX. These are all tokens trading on the exchanges, but the fully diluted valuation is actually 1.4 billion, meaning there are $1.2 billion of locked tokens, but later on down the line, they can get these tokens and they can sell them. You can see here 76% of all the tokens, accounting to this high percentage, is still locked. And down here, you can see the vesting schedule, which shows you time by time how many tokens are distributed to all the investors. Now for DYDX, 77% of the tokens still being locked is kind of a bad thing, because as you buy the token at this price, for example, over a period of time, more tokens will be unlocked by early investors and they can sell these tokens. The next unlock event is in 16 days, happening on February 2nd. How you can use this tool is two ways. So first is as a due diligence tool. So all the projects out on here will have a clear percentage breakdown of how much tokens are allocated to early investors, to the foundation, etc. If you see anything fishy, for example, 50% of the tokens are allocated to early investors and only 10% are for public retail traders, that's a big no-no. But you can check out all the projects on here and make your own decisions. Second thing is to actually track when the unlocks happen. So let's say you are planning to invest in DYDX, just hypothetically, because you know that there's some big upgrade coming this month. Well, before you buy in just based on that event, it's also worth to come on this site and figure out, okay, along with this big release of DYDX, is there some big token unlock happening behind the scenes? If there is any, then chances are that bullish event happening might be compensated negatively by that token unlocking. So this could be potentially why they have planned these major product releases around these token unlocks. So in that case, maybe your investment decision can be changed. Or even more, a lot of projects end up having the tokens already traded hand and the team is actually in it for the long term. So how can you see that actually playing out? Well, you can track all the previous unlock. If the tokens unlock, but the token price didn't actually crash when the unlock events happened, that gives you even more confidence to believe that the team is in it for the long term. These are some of the creative ways that you can play around with these token unlocking information, not only for due diligence, but also you can figure out if there are any looming unlocking risks that could happen to the potential coin that you're interested in. Token Unlocks, another really good tool that you can find token vesting, due diligence information for all kinds of big projects out there. So now you know 6 of the best crypto research tools you can use to find your own crypto alpha. If you can master these 6 tools, you'll be able to do your own research and figure out if a new project is legit and even discover new opportunities before everyone else. This way, you won't have to wait for the masses to pile in on the next popular narrative. Sure, knowing what other people are talking about on social media is helpful, but you don't want to rely 100% on someone else's ideas. Take the time to get familiar with these tools so you can find your own investment ideas and become a much better crypto investor. And if you want more content to help you find information before everyone else, head on over to virtualbacon.com and sign up to my free newsletter with over 8,000 friendly readers. Every week, I write about the latest market events, hottest narratives, and my personal investing insights. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.